What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and we now have overclockable new firmware for the KS0, KS1, KS2, and the KS3L. And the best part yet, it is all free or donations. If you want to give back to these guys who put everything together to give you guys either donation version / free version of this overclocking software, on their GitHub is a Kaspa address. Give any amount that you can. So there's a lot of people here to actually thank, and we got to give props to where it's due. So Exorcist is who I've been getting updates through and who has been putting this together. He's been working alongside with InsaThreat or something here. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. I apologize. That's also who the GitHub is under as well, though, so keep that in mind. So that's obviously a big name, but there's quite a few others that are involved with this as well. It's a big community that managed to let this happen. And if we go to the actual contributors based on the GitHub here, we have H&H, we have XYYS, who I think is the original who did figure out how to do all this, and then everyone else kind of came together and managed to get it all unlocked and available to a lot of you for free. Again, I still don't know everything on who all was involved and what they did, but this is where we're at now. We got a free version. So we got XYYS here, Soupadoo, PB Farmer, Joe Throttle, Gizzle Bazizzle, on Slivian, Cool Jock, and Mick Burns. And so, yeah, I don't know. I like saying that. I don't know why. But here's a list of a bunch of people that got this project together and figured out how to do this Ice River stuff. Okay, so let's run through some updates and stuff that they actually have on their GitHub. So previously, when we took a look at the KS0, there was only the 160 gigahash version, but there's multiple versions now. Some of you guys have been asking me about it, so let's just click on it, and here you can see you got the update 120, 140, and 160. So what's going on with the KS0 is there's three versions. This is 120 gigahash, 140, and 160. Obviously, you're gonna have to update your power supply, but I do feel if you have the stock 90 to 120 watt one, you should be okay upgrading to only the 120. Now, once you do get upgraded PSUs, then you can move upwards to 140, 160. Now, I do recommend using a watt meter just so you know exactly how much power you're drawing based on the power supply you have. So we do have three options now for the KS0. And then it's the same thing for the KS1, KS2, and KS3L. I believe Exorcist told me for the KS3L, it works on the 2 and 3 fan PSU, so it doesn't matter which one you have, this update will work. So all you gotta do is simply click on any of these. Example KS2, we'll click on files, and then you just download this file. From that point, we're gonna use the KS0 as a test. You go into your firmware upgrade button on the top left, simply select your download here that you just downloaded. So we're gonna go to update whatever you did download here for the specific miner. Don't mix them up, and then hit the update button. That's it. It'll ask you to reboot. If it doesn't, make sure you reboot your machine, and then you will have the updated firmware and overclocked Kaspa ASIC. There we have it, guys. KS0, KS1, KS2, and KS3L overclocking firmware is now available. I'm actually going to put their donation address down in the description. This is for the devs right here so that you can, help them, give them a little bit for doing this for the community. Remember, this is free. You don't have to. You can donate if you choose to. And you never update your firmware. Make sure you know the risks involved with it first. There are possible chances of bricking. Most likely, you're going to be safe. But remember, there's always a risk. Regardless, we have a KS0, KS1, KS2, KS3L firmware here for free or donations. Thank you for checking this out. I'll see you on the next one. Rabid out.